What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Park Mazda. Today we're taking a look at our 2019 Cadillac Escalade Luxury. The Cadillac Escalade does have the 6.2 liter V8. It's in this awesome pearl white. So let's go take a look inside this Cadillac Escalade. On the driver door handle here, you do have your advanced keyless entry. So as soon as you tap the button, the vehicle does unlock. You can open the door and you agree with this beautiful brown leather interior with black accenting and wood trimming along the whole dash all the way throughout. But on the door panel here, you do have your power memory suite, the seats with this nice Alcantara up top, power locks, power windows, power mirrors with the power fold mirror, as well as your power door and window locks there. Storage in the door panel with 2 cup holders. You do get that premium Bose audio system in the Cadillac. And moving to the seat here, you do have the power driver seat with the lumbar support. And up to the seat here, you're going to find that same brown leather interior. Very nice soft touch leather with the Cadillac badging all the way throughout. You do get the tilting and sliding moonroof up top. Let's get into the Escalade and see what it's all about. Now that we're inside the Cadillac here, you can see that trimming does wrap all the way around with the wood and the Alcantara there. So you can see that wrapping all the way around and going up to a nice soft touch dash up here. Wood trim all the way, soft touch down the side into the center console where you're going to find your nice wood trim here as well. Your soft touch leather armrest with the Q wireless charging pad for your phone. But moving all the way across here, you can see how sleek the interior of the Escalade Luxury is. You do get your push button start. So as we start up the Escalade with a nice easy tap of the button, you can find on the left hand side of the steering column your automatic headlights, as well as your automatic 4x4, as well as you can shift it to 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive high, or 4-wheel drive low, but you can keep it on the auto setting there nice and easily as it shifts. But moving over to the steering wheel here, you're going to find your tilting and telescopic powered steering wheel, so you can change the steering wheel nice and easily and find the perfect adjustment for your seat position. And then up top, you can find your heads-up display as well as your info button that you can go through and change for the heads-up display. So the heads-up display is a little hard to see on the camera as it is flashing on the camera, but you can kind of see it, so you can raise the height up and down very easily, as well as if you hit the info button, you can see different information through the heads-up display there. So you can see your media, your RPM gauge, as well as the speed limit sign, and then you do have the brightness here as well, so you can turn up and down the brightness. So all the way up to the brightness, it won't flash on the camera, but there, so now you can see everything that goes through the heads-up display there. But moving down to the actual gauge cluster here, you have a full digital gauge, which is amazing. You can change kind of everything on this. So with the right hand side of the steering wheel, you do have a selection arrow, so you can tap over to the right and that'll bring you to the side here, and then you can scroll up and down so you can see your different menu. You can resume your route for your navigation. You can go and see your multimedia, your phone connection, as well as different options you can change, and then you can have it just blank. As we tap to the left, you can go into the center and you can change what is on the tachometer. You can have it just as the digital with the speedometer, just the digital speedometer and the speedometer in the back, or just the classic dialogue speedometer there. So you can do that. I like this one to show the speed sign. And then you can tap over to the left here as well, and you have the RPM gauge, and it does look very, very clean through the dash there. Now moving to the left hand side of the steering wheel, you can find your voice recognition, your cruise control settings, as well as your answer and hang up, the heated leather wrap steering wheel. As you can see, the steering wheel is leather there, but you have your cruise control with your collision alert. You can see it right on the side here, as well as up on the heads up display up top, so you can see all that information there. You also do have your automatic headlights, so you have they'll turn on automatically with the automatic high beams. you do get the mode select, which is the button right up top there. We can change from sport, snow and ice, and tour mode. You have your automatic windshield wipers here with your different shift control, and then your tow haul on and off. So you do have that with your manual shift, as you do got a 6.2 liter. But moving down across to the push button start, you can see that wood trim kind of go all the way out, and when you're looking at it, the steering wheel actually kind of matches up with the wood trimming, so they did a very good job on the design of the interior. But up to the infotainment here, you do have a nice LCD touchscreen that's very responsive. You do have the navigation up top here as well, so you can go and click on the nav, set your destination, do different find your location, all that stuff. Of course, you do have the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto through the projection, your Bluetooth connection to send text messages and make phone calls for both the phone and text. You do have the audio control, you do have your AM, FM, Sirius XM radio, as well as you do get the different media controls. So you do have your USB auxiliary and CD audio that you can choose from, and as nothing is connected right now, you can go into the settings, change different settings, as well as the climate control. You do have your dual zone climate control for the front, as well as you do have the rear climate here that you can change for the rear passengers. You have the available My Cadillac, traffic, different apps you can download, and then you do get the 360 camera, so you can see change from the front to the rear nice and easily there. You have your power foot pedal adjustment on the left hand side with your traction control, your glove box release. As you tap that, the glove box does drop down, and then you do have the lane departure on and off, as well as your parking sensors, and then your park assist there that it does come with. But moving down below to the media here, you do have the volume rocker that you can slide up and down by just sliding your finger across. The home button, power on and off. The climate control buttons, you do get the heated seats just for the back, the seat and the back, as well as your air conditioned seats for both the driver and passenger, and all those are at 3 level settings, so you can change those nice and easily. You have your auto air here with your climate control that you can all set up. Below that, you have a CD drive, and then moving down to the center console here, you can open this up. This is going to provide you with 2 USB ports that do work for your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as a USB, or 12 volt in there that you can close up, put your phone in there, and forget it while you're driving. You do have your 2 cup holders that do pop out nicely there. You do even have a little Cadillac badging up top that does fold away, and into the center console you can open this up. You're going to find 2 more USB ports as well as an auxiliary. Those both work for your multimedia. You do have storage in here, all organized nicely. This does remove and gives you a little bit deeper storage if needed, and then you can close that up nice and easily. And moving up to the top here, you can find your rear view camera mirror. I don't know what the exact name is for it, but you do have the rear view mirror. It is you can just have it as a mirror, and as you turn it up, it will turn into the camera. You do have the available OnStar, 3 universal garage door openers, your tilting sliding controls, your power lift gate, your motion sensor on and off, as well as you do get those bright LED lights up top there for the roof. But I think that covers most the inside of the Cadillac, excluding the blind spot monitoring up in the corners of the mirrors. But let's go take a look at the rest of the Escalade. At the front of the Cadillac, you do have this awesome headlight design with that nice daytime running light along just all the way down there to the bright LED headlights and bright fog lights there. So you see those running lights up top, they go all the way up, which is very nice. You have your front parking sensors, a nice chrome and black front grille, the big Cadillac badging up front, your parking sensors up front here as well. Moving to the rim, you're going to find your Cadillac alloys on your Bridgestone all-season tires. They are a 22-inch alloy that do look very, very nice. And working over to the side here, you do have your running boards along the side, your advanced keyless entry for both the front and the rear door panels. And then coming to the back, you do have these nice big rear tail lights in the back. And then also on the key here, you are going to find your keyless key with your OEM remote starter. So you can just hold down the remote start button on the key, and you can start it up. So you have to lock it twice, and then you can start it up nice and easily. In the back here, you also You can see those really nice rear tail lights, as well as the Escalade badge rear parking sensors. Under here is where you can find the hitch receiver, and then you also do get your power lift tailgate. You can either open from the key here or from the button in the back, so you can pick and choose which one you want to do. And in the back here, you are going to find your cargo netting that does get zipped up and can be put away, which is nice. You can have it kind of hold stuff in the back here without rolling around. It's nice for groceries, stuff like that. But you can also put stuff, a bunch of stuff in it to kind of secure it that way as well. Nice and easy to remove, of course. But in the back, you can fold down the third row seating. You do have 3 seats in the back here, and those are super easy to fold down by the tap of the button. All power, no effort needed to do that, to pick them up or fold them down, just by the tap of the button. You also can fold the second row down here, so you have them all folded down, so you can tap them and kind of adjust the seating position here for the rear passengers, and that 60-40 split fold in the back. You have cup holders in the back here, a 12 volt on the left hand side, some storage on the right hand side, and a cup holder on the right hand side there, as well as you do get your rear storage down below here. So you do have this rear storage, and you can have a little bit of cargo in the back there and kind of have it protected below. You also have a 12 volt here. Let's go take a look at the rear seating options. So in the rear here, you can nice easy release by the touch of the keyless entry for the rear door panel. Same suede, wood, and leather trimming on the door panel on the back here. Nice power window control. Top cup holder up top with a little bit of storage, as well as a cup holder down below. Seat is folded down, nice and easy to fold up with one hand. Leather upholstery in the back here, of course. And then the seats also do have a deep recline for the captain's chairs, so you can have that set nice and easily. You have a knee dents for the passenger's rear knees. Currently that seat is all the way back with leaned back, as you can see, it's quite far back, and there's still quite a bit of leg room in the back there. You are also going to find your rear climate control in the back here. You do have your heated seats at 3 level settings for the 2 captain's chairs, the auto air, the temperature control, and mode control there as well. To get into the back, you can either pull on this lever, or you do have a button here. So you can pull this flat to get into the back, or you can hit that button to flip it up. So you have those different options to get into the rear here, where you're going to find lots of legroom in the back for the 3rd row. You can fit 7 people on a road trip very comfortably in the back here with no issues. Let's go take a look at the front of the Cadillac. Thanks for watching this quick overview of the 2019 Cadillac Escalade Luxury. If you have any questions about this Escalade Luxury, please visit parkmazda.ca. At that time, you can find out all the information about this Cadillac, as well as book this vehicle for a test drive. With a qualified test drive, you do get a $25 Visa gift card. We hope to see you guys soon, and have a great rest of your day.